Welcome to my show. Love your outfit. Can you tell me what your inspiration was? Thank you. I saw G Dragon and IU. I think she was doing an interview with him, and he had on this a scarf. It wasn't the same exact one, but she also had a scarf, and I just thought maybe that's the new trend that's happening in Korea. So I just copied it. So I was inspired by G Dragon. Oh, my outfit is also farmer's wife chic. Okay, that's interesting. Why don't you introduce yourself to us in Korean? Oh, you want me to introduce myself in Korean? I can do that. I've watched enough Korean dramas to at least know how to introduce myself. Okay, let's try it. 안녕하세요. 저는 유니스입니다. 만나서 반가워요. How did I do? It was okay? Alright, okay. What made you start a YouTube channel? I decided that the reason why I wanted to create this YouTube channel is because I wanted to take everything that I love and put it into one space. And that is food. I love food. I love having new hobbies. I just learned how to knit and crochet. So my channel has a little bit of that. And I'm getting now into Korean content. I don't really have a niche yet, but the kind of content that I do like is food content. So that's what I'm hoping in the future my channel will be more like. It will be geared more doing reviews of Korean products and Korean food and Korean snacks. Even maybe venturing out to my neighborhood and having neighbors and strangers try different Korean products and Korean snacks and giving their reviews. What Korean channels do you like to watch? There's a backup singer. No, she's not a backup singer. She's a dancer. Her name is Kani. She just started a YouTube channel, so I'm subscribed to her channel. I love her channel. I used to watch We Got Married, shows like that. I watch Running Man. I love Korean content, so I'm always watching whatever comes on my feed. If you were to visit South Korea for a week, what kind of content will you create? If I were to visit Korea for a week and film content, the first place I would go to is Busan. I will go to Busan and I will go fishing in Busan. I'll definitely go to Busan for the fishing and seafood. And then from Busan, I will go to Jeju Island for farming. I want to volunteer myself to different farms and just go there and work for like a day or a few hours. And then the last thing I would do is probably go to Seoul, because everybody has to go to Seoul for shopping, but also the cafes. So I'll go to the cafes because I love sweets, I love pastries, and I'll just try different arrays of pastries in South Korea and just get fat. Oh, and also I'll have to go and check out the convenience shops, the bodegas or the 7-Eleven. I want to check them out because I want to compare how they are to the American ones. So that's the content I will probably do if I were in Korea for a week. What was the last Korean drama you watched? The latest Korean drama that I watched was Squid Games from season 1 to season 3. I watched all 3 seasons within like maybe 3 or 4 days, maybe even less. And guys, I'm still shook. And I'll tell you guys, this is unpopular popular opinion, because most people will not agree with me. But my favorite player in Squid Game was 333. 333 was my favorite, and I actually wanted him to win. And I wanted him to, I don't want to do any spoilers, but I wanted him to step up and win. And I wish that 222 gave him a chance from the beginning when he kind of owned up to his behavior, because he was so sad throughout the whole game. Like, he had no friends, no one liked him. Even the person that latched onto him was using him. And I just felt bad for him throughout the whole game. I felt he was misunderstood. And his story to me was depressing. People would say 222 was depressing, which it was, because she was an orphan. But his story was depressing, and I wish that they were able to work together because they probably would have won. So who knows? Yes, so guys, watch Squid Games season 1 through 3. It's very good. Can you remember the first Korean movie or Korean drama that you ever watched? The first movie or TV show that I watched, my first Korean drama or TV show, I don't remember if it was a drama or movie. That's how long ago it was. I think it was around 2007. The name of the show was called Speed Fist. Maybe I'm saying the name wrong because I've been Googling to find that show and I cannot find it. And I'll tell you the premise of the show. It was about a girl whose boyfriend dumped her for another girl, and that girl was the champion of drinking games. And it had to be like, you had to be like the fastest player when you're playing different drinking games. It was something to that effect. So she went and she found the master of drinking games. He was really good at these games, and she had him teach her how to play these games so she can come back and beat the girl and her boyfriend. So that was the premise of the show. I don't know what the Korean name is because I've been searching for it, but I think the American name was called Speed Fist. And it's so funny because watching Squid Game, it reminds me of that TV show or movie because it was about, just different games they were playing. They were playing so many different Korean games and they were making them into drinking games. And it was so addictive. And I was like, I need to learn how to play all these drinking Korean games. And guys, I'm going to keep looking for that movie. And if I find it, I'll let you guys know. But it was called either Speed Fist or something like that. But if you know the movie or TV show, let me know. If you were to be on a Korean show or be in a Korean drama, what would be the genre and what would be the storyline? If I could be on a Korean TV show, I think it will have to be a reality show. And the show premise would be me marrying a farmer and then just following me around, learning how to farm, learning how to run the family farming business or whatever it takes, navigating, marrying a farmer who's foreign from me, who maybe speaks a different language. I don't even know if he'll speak English or just Korean, me having to learn Korean. I'm watching a lot of Chinese shows. I don't know if they're reality shows. I think they're vlogs, and the guys are usually farmers and they go to Africa and they're marrying a lot of these African women. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm jealous and envious. I just don't want to live in China. But if I got the opportunity to marry a Korean farmer and move to Korea and farm, that would be the ideal life for me. That's what I want. I want to be a farmer's wife. What is your current Korean theme music and why? Okay, I don't have a Korean theme song right now. Before, for a long time, it used to be, so goodbye, don't cry and smile. So goodbye, I don't know what I'm singing. I don't know what the words are, but that's how I used to sing it. And that song is from City Hunter, starring Lee Min-ho. And I think it is Park Min-young. That was my favorite song for a long time. But since watching Squid Games, the only thing that I can think in my head is Kumaya, 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 na, 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 na. That's all. I need to learn these songs because I don't know them. I'll just be humming along. What is it about Korean culture that you love? I think one of the things that really first got me into Korean culture is how childlike and how innocent the culture seemed when I first got into it. Especially since I came in with the drama, I wasn't used to the way the characters express their feelings towards each other. Being brought up in the West, you didn't really see the kind of innocence and the kind of purity that, I don't know if that's that explains what drew me to Korean drama and culture. And I also think that Korean people, they're very witty. So I love the wits. I love the sarcasm. I'm always laughing. That's one thing about Korean culture. There's always some kind of gag. And I love watching shows that I can relate to, even though it's a different culture. Okay, this is the last question. What kind of Korean content would you like to create in the future? All right, what kind of Korean content do I want to make in the future? Like I mentioned before, my interest is kind of all over the place. I'm trying to streamline it down to a niche, but I'm interested in hobbies, whether it's cooking, whether it's knitting, whether it's reviewing things, whether it's me taking Korean food and meshing it with Nigerian food to create a fusion. I think I want to do that in the future. That's the goal for my channel, to do fusions of Nigerian and Korean cuisine. And then, of course, I'm going to add my little bit of crocheting and knitting here and there. So my channel is kind of like a diary or a journal of my life, things that I'm experiencing, and just bringing you guys along. So you guys are just watching some of my everyday things, or watching my hobbies or things that I'm currently interested in. All right, Eunice Amokala, thank you for coming on my show. I look forward to watching more of your content. Keep up the great work. Thank you for having me on your channel. All right, guys, make sure to comment, subscribe, and check out her channel, which is Eunice Lange. Guys, please make sure to subscribe to my channel as well. It's Eunice Lange. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what kind of videos you guys want to see from me in the future. And if it's possible, I would definitely create those. All right, guys. Bye. Thank you for coming to my channel as well.